Hey Google.
Hey Google.
Hey Google.
We're extremely excited about what this Google program can mean for Ulster County. We're looking at fiber as really the future, not just of Ulster County, but all of New York State. As a community less than 100 miles north of New York City, we have the capacity to really become a booming economy when we have things like fiber throughout the entire county.
There is no better community than to have Kingston and the surrounding Hudson Valley be a part of this process. We're a progressive community, we're friendly to the arts, we're friendly to the many new businesses. We think if we were selected, along with our partners, along our city borders, this would really be a neat thing, not only for your company, but for this area, the Mid-Hudson Valley, located here in New York State. So we're excited about it.
We're not going to change our name.
We are not changing our name.
High-speed fiber is essential to pumping the information that is required to do technology and industrial development and to do the new industries of solar and renewable with the financial resources that are just down the river from us in New York City.
So what is the Kingston Digital Corridor?
Well, the Kingston Digital Corridor is a grassroots effort to bring together all of the technorati, if you will, of Ulster County, but specifically to Kingston. That there's a lot of talent up here that could be interacting with each other and bringing projects to each other and creating an industry. And high speed and fiber is going to be critical to that effort as this grows and more people move here. Kingston has already become a mecca for people moving out of the city and what we like to call Kingston Brooklyn on the Hudson. So people come up here, they find the same kind of architecture and all of the same kind of cultural assets, but now they're going to find a whole bunch of digital technology entrepreneurs that are making a living.
The Kingston Digital Corridor and the surrounding areas would benefit by high-speed internet access, not just culturally, but economically. It's filled with creative people and in a lot of diverse industries, not just the digital community, but in terms of art and craft. In terms of how high-speed internet access is going to change that, I think it would give a lot of people that are kind of on the verge of doing something that can reach farther than Kingston. It would allow them to do that.
We really love embracing technology and everything that it's got to offer to us and how we can utilize the speed of extra fast networks to be able to bring all of our art, communications, and business to the next level.
And we're not going to jump in freezing cold water naked.
I am not jumping in freezing cold water, and I'm especially not doing it naked.
I will not jump into freezing cold water. Naked.
We promote economic development in this region, and we think high-speed internet would be fantastic for economic development enhancement in the long run.
Expanding on the internet and increasing its abilities with something like Google Fiber is something that would allow us even to send out even more information, to be able to communicate even better with artists all around the world. As much as we have reached out to people directly, today is the day of the internet, and this is what is important to companies like us, and allows small, high-quality companies to still compete on a marketplace that's dominated by large corporations more and more.
It's the former capital of New York State. It is a culturally, racially, and economically diverse city and area. It is chock full of artists and musicians and small businesses and high-tech independent workers. This city and the surrounding area would benefit so greatly by having Google Fiber for Communities, not only from an economic standpoint, but also from a community standpoint. There are multiple grassroots efforts going on here. to feed people and clothe people and educate people and to care for the environment. There are so many good people here doing so many good works. All of it would be furthered by having Google Fiber for Communities.
Google Fiber for Communities would be incredibly important to Ulster County and to the Kingston Digital Corridor region. Some of our public services, like for example Kingston Public Library, running 20 machines at a time, not able to get the kind of speed that's necessary to stream video. And this is an urban library where people are doing job searches, people are looking at YouTube videos, so we need to improve the fiber capability in the city of Kingston. Kingston, New York is the former home of IBM mainframe testing and development, and IBM broke up with us in the 1990s, and we're just getting over it. And one of the ways we're getting over it is digital innovation, entrepreneurship, green manufacturing, and a huge arts community.
We need a high fiber diet.
We need a high fiber diet.
We need a high fiber diet.
Hey Google! We need a high